and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. A terrific evening. Look at Old Town there. The historic city of Boston is our backdrop tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. And now the New York Knicks starters. LeBron James is out there with Jay. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, they've got Jared Allen. Edwards is out there with Smith. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Now here is Smith. Just 5 on the clock. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Misses off the right iron. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Magic in Orlando. Here's James, and he lays it straight in.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, but none of it works.
Smith against Walker. Here's Edwards. It's good from the top of the key.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Walker. And that one is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. 4-on-3 break. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Jay, the pass to James. Drops one in from the wing. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Craig kicks to Edwards, to the middle. That's good from Allen on the assist from Edwards.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jay the pass to Walker. New York moving the ball around. Kept alive by New York. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Stolen by Walker. Finished off the break. Walker's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Brent, some unique conditions to say the least for the NBA restart. Do you feel you would have thrived or had a hard time in that bubble?
Well, that's a good question, Kevin. I like to think that would have found some way to make positive contributions to the team. I think the interesting dynamic to all of it is the fact that guys love to compete. And there is no way for you to fake that kind of enthusiasm, that kind of drive, that kind of motivation to be on the floor and do your very best no matter the situation. That came out last year as we established the NBA champion.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Giannis. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Celtics trail by 11. Up top, Edwards. Here's Craig. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Knicks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Craig. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Here's Walker. He had 10 points in the win against Orlando. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
A 9th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he sure is not looking to stop there.
New York leading by 11. Walker at the elbow. Here's Jay. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jay's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Allen outside. Brunson against Edwards. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Well, you look at Jay, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Towns with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
Kicks it out to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket
Shots
anyway,
good.
so a three-point play chance for him.
That's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Allen. Jackson comes in for Torrey Craig. Terrence Ross is checked in for Edwards. And it's Garland in for Dennis Smith. New York leading by 16. Griffin with the steal. For three. Kemba Walker with the rebound. And so here is New York. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Celtics making a switch here. Baisley's checked in.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Boston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Ross. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And the jam by Ross.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And looking now at some numbers for White, how he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
Here's Pirtle following the bucket by the Celtics. Bamba inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Griffin's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pirtle inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot, just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Garland the pass to Baisley. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Cantor. Nice ball movement by Boston. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Frazier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. White the pass to Bamba. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Baisley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Griffin. 11 points last game. Ross finds Griffin. 5 to shoot. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Knicks. 16-point lead. Here's Cantor. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Celtics shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. New York leading by 18.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Here's Frazier. Good, nice job down low. Frazier's got his second bucket tonight.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
The drive by Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Just another thing Cantor does well on the offensive end, the drive and dunk.
Celtics. Trail by 20. Ross on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ross has got 11 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Frazier left side. Here's Cantor.
Well, the size, length, and power of Cantor on full display that time.
Garland with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But I'm just, I'm
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Garland is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Griffin. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Thompson. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Bamba kicks to Pirtle. Off target from 3-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Griffin. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Not going to go that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. New York leading by 21. Now Lyles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Garland. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, a shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is a shot that Griffin has successfully added to his arsenal, and he's looking more and more comfortable with it.
Allen's checked in for the Celtics. Edwards comes in for Jackson. And here is Bamba. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Ross. From outside the arc, they get the rebound. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bamba inside. 8 points for him. Count that bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Allen's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 8 points in the quarter.
And it's nice to see Bamba finding his groove. When he's in sync, he feels like he can make any shot.
Over to the left wing. Here's Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 7.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now, here's Lyles. D right on him. It's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Garland with it. He's against Chang. Good on the shot. Allen's got his second bucket.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Thompson against Allen. Here's Lyles. Goes back up. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Edwards inside. Defended by Pirtle. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Torrey Craig comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Dennis Smith in for Garland. Now here's Giannis. He has 6.
That jump shot looking better and better from Giannis. When he gets in the rhythm, becomes dangerous.
Now here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Bamba. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him. Craig kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Edwards. No good on the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Antetokounmpo against Lyles. It's taken away by Smith. For the finish. And Smith with the stop.
That's all Smith Jr., the start and the finish on the break.
Here's Thompson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Bamba kicks to Thompson. Here's Pirtle. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Allen will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 19. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Smith feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Walker. The Knicks pull it in. Jay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Craig. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. James the pass to Brunson. LeBron right side. Shot from 6. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by James. Craig. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Craig, covered by LeBron. Craig kicks to Giannis to the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
The Knicks leading by 22. Here's LeBron. Here's Jay. Giannis grabs the miss. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Smith Jr. getting inside that time.
Here's Jay, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Inside, and Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
They recover it.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Jackson, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Here's Jay, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Jay's got 14 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
The Celtics making a switch here. Baisley's checked in.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Walker's shot is off. Towns with the steal. And a wide open look for Walker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 14 points for him.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Brunson. Finishes the break with a slam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it goes down 2 points. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Terrence Ross is checked in for Dennis Smith. Both free throws good from James.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James. I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Pass to Jay. Shot from 16. No good off the back of the rim.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Garland. The pass to Griffin. Jackson in the corner. Can't hit that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by New York.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pirtle inside. Jackson on him, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, foul on Boston. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here's Ross. But they'll get another chance. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Bamba. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, and a lot of fans in New York can't remember the last time the Knicks were competitive. Shaq, in the last 2 decades, just one playoff series victory. Did you hear me? In the last 2 decades, one playoff series victory.
This hasn't been pretty. I think that's the time Allen Houston hit that shot and he pumped his fist at half court. He's about to turn 50. He's older than me. We were on the McDonald's High School All-American team together. Long time ago.
Man, meanwhile, the Nets are showing life in Brooklyn, though, adding a little insult to the injury.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Frazier. Then there's Pirtle, then it's White, and it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Frazier. He kicks to Pirtle. He feeds it to Cantor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 10 points for Enes Kanter.
A skilled pick-and-roll player, Cantor has great sense of timing and the ability to convert.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Allen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's White. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And that one drops.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here is Pirtle. Frazier outside. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Smith the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Craig to the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so James will bring it up for New York. It's an 18-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Craig. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Antetokounmpo and the rejection by Towns.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Allen drops them both. The Knicks leading by 18. Walker taking his time here. Towns trying to get open. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 16 points.
Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that one's good. James.
LeBron James in full speed right there. What size and skill coming down the lane.
Here's Giannis. 20 points for him. He dishes it to Edwards. Allen outside. Passes to Giannis. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Jay, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Boston called for the foul. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And so he makes both from the line. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Edwards. The pass to Craig. The 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Edwards. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Boston shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Smith's got 9.
And a pull-up Jay can be devastating if Smith Jr. makes the right decisions. That time he did.
And the dunk by James.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Smith. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 11.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Walker's shot is off. Celtics trailed by 21. Here's Edwards. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that...
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Boston making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Boston. Basket counts.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's James. 25 points in the game. Brunson, no good. Here's Craig. Here's Baisley. Off target with his 3. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. Yep, it counts. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Boston to the inside. Here's Edwards. Knicks with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brunson. And the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
A difficult situation for Boston. To the left side wing. Here's Edwards. Boston again missing.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his 1st foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Garland, he's checked in for Boston.
and he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 20. Dishes it to Smith. Passes it to Baisley. No good on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The drive by James. Pass to Jay. Back to James. Inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Smith with the stuff.
Now you can see why Dennis Smith Jr. was in the dunk contest. There's a highlight.
New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brunson, good.
Timeout.
Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in front of Kumbo. Jackson comes in for Edwards. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Smith. The Knicks shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Walker goes in. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now the pass to Ross. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Jay. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Well, the Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Down low. Baisley, good. Baisley's got 7.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Ross is running. Garland with the bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. They double-team Walker. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Garland with it, working on Walker. Here's Ross, and it's good off the back rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Brunson, good.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Ross on the wing. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Towns. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Towns. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
They double-team Walker. Pass to Jay. Back to Walker. Some nice passing by New York here. Snatched up. Here's James. Off with the layup. Boston shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Baisley. Jackson has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Garland with it. He's got 8. Baisley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And James no good on that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Antetokounmpo, Ntilikina out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Jackson, and it's Griffin in at the center. Here's Ntilikina, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Ntilikina passes to Griffin. It's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. Dion Waiters checked in for Terrence Ross. And then for New York, Lyle comes in for LeBron. And it's Thompson in for Jakob Poeltl.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Count it.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The drive by Thompson. Shakes him over onto Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Thompson's got such a good motor and is such a good athlete for a guy his size. Charges into the lane that time.
And you have to be excited about the work rate. That Thompson has shown lately and has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
Poeltl, he's checked in for New York. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, no good from outside. And here comes White, leading the fast break, and the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
Now here's Griffin. To the paint. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
The Knicks shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. White looking around. Here's Bamba. It's good. Bamba's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Ntilikina passes to Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Enes Kanter. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Now White. The dish now to Kanter. And that one drops for him.
Good combination of power and finesse by Kanter. Helps him finish strong through contact.
Outside, Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass. The Knicks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Here's Pirtle. A second chance effort. He can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And Bamba pulls it down. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kicks to Pirtle. Back to Bamba. Stolen by Waiters. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And Griffin playing with heart. Like how he slams that one home. Right now dominating in the paint.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And the first one drops.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Boston making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Such a big guy, Kanter, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
Now here is Pirtle. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, Pirtle kicks to Lyles. Bamba trying to break free, and the Knicks miss again. The Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. No good with the triple. The Knicks shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Right side, White. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jang, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Tim Frazier comes in for Kobe White. And it's Tristan Thompson in for Jakob Poeltl. Waiters no luck. The Knicks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Lyles no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Giannis passes to Waiters. From deep, Giannis. The Knicks pull it in. And now the Knicks on the break. And here is Waiters. They push it up 4-on-3 from deep. Antetokounmpo kicks to Waiters. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Waiters got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Thompson. Antetokounmpo defending. Thompson misses. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Celtics. To the inside, kicks it to Waiters. And it's Waiters again missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Jay's checked in for the Knicks. And so it's Boston with it. Celtics passing it around. Waiters on the wing. Hands the 12-footer.
Mid-range threat there from Waiters. When you give him some separation, he's going to take advantage.
Here's Frazier trying to get open as Jang. A shot by Frazier, no good. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Jay. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dion Waiters, and he makes the first.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Waiters over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Knicks now. Jang, the pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And stolen by Jang. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
The Celtics making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Cantor. James comes in for Gorgie Dang. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Frazier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Thompson.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The drive by James, and he gets the bucket.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Waiters dishes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Ntilikina. Just 5 on the clock. Looking for Waiters and gets it there. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Dion Waiters. Waiters got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Jay. And the rejection by Jackson. Antetokounmpo, that's a 2-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim. New York shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Towns wide open. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. 27 points for Jay.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Ntilikina. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Brunson, no good. The Celtics shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Towns. Raiders no luck. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jay but they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Stolen by Walker. He kicks to James. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Jackson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And the Celtics shooting here about 46% for the game. That's tipped. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Raiders on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Baisley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Now here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
Brunson, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Jay, guarded by Jackson, connects from 3-point range. And that's now 30 points for Jay.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Knicks pull it in. Outside, Walker. Outside, Towns. The 3 traps in the tray.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
So my matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.